Cucumber was born the runt of the litter, one half the size of the others. Her mother looked after her with devotion, though it was a constant struggle against her large siblings. Cucumber survived. She grew into her own small, unique wolf body. She was serious, not given to play. She had to earn the respect of the other wolves in the pack. She did this through sheer will and force of personality, developing a strut and a look in her eye that made it clear she was a force to be reckoned with. She seemed determined to overcome her disadvantage and become alpha wolf. This was even more difficult because she was unusually shy. She was scared by humans, skittish with Jean and I, and uninterested in making any connection with us. Her world and focus was wolves. In December of 2007, something pulled me to look in her direction. I saw her standing still, looking directly at me, trembling. She was mutely asking for help. We rushed her to our vet, who ran a battery of tests. Cucumber had a raging infection and was close to collapse. On a hunch, our vet inserted a needle into her abdomen and pulled out some fluid. It was filled with bacteria. Cucumber had severe peritonitis. The lining of all her internal organs was inflamed. Our vet said there was no hope without exploratory surgery, but that she was too weak to survive it. She had such a passion to live, we had to give her every chance. We had to try. I couldn't bear to watch her die during the operation, yet I wanted to lend her my energy. So I sat by the open door of the operating room, hoping that on some level she would know she wasn't alone, that she mattered. And I prayed. After over an hour of searching, the vet found the source. A section of intestine had twisted and died. Her blood pressure plummeted and we nearly lost her, but the vet assistant pumped more fluids into her and she came back. There was so much decay, it took a long time to find healthy tissue to patch the holes. After 4 hours of operating, Cucumber was still alive. The vet was amazed. All these years later, she is still amazed. After several days in intensive care, Cucumber came home. It was the dead of winter and bitter cold. There was no way we could leave her outside in her weakened state, with her whole belly shaved. We brought her into our cabin with its heated floors and nursed her round the clock. It was touch and go. But she lived. And she changed. She transformed from an aloof and fearful wolf into pure sweetness, responsive and loving. She protested loudly when we tried to put her back outside. We compromised and let her come in for breakfast and affection. Somehow, during her near-death experience and all the care we gave her, we had pierced a veil, and a profound, beautiful bond developed between us. During this time, Jean and I began to meditate. We started our morning by bringing her in for breakfast. She would race to the cabin door, blast it open, and rush past us to her food. While she wolfed it down, we would begin our meditation, starting and ending with the Tibetan singing bowl. The first time she heard the bowl, instead of jumping back in fright, to our amazement she came over and began to circle us, 1, 2, 3 times. Then she peacefully lay down next to us. When we rang the bowl to end the meditation, she got up and circled us again, this time with great energy, interrupting her enthusiastic circles to nuzzle deeply into Jean's armpit in my lap. She did this every day without fail, until she passed away at age 13.